Next, the MG42, which I was a little disappointed about. They said they are nerfing it, and the change they're making is it more sway, weapon sway, while you're looking down the sights, and more sway, I think, while you're walking. So basically, it'll be harder to control. But as far as damage goes, as far as rate of fire goes, it's the same gun. The next point is the M1 M2 carbine, which they're significantly changing. So the changes they're making to the M1 M2 is that it would be harder to control, more weapon sway, that kind of stuff. So, and then on top of that, a reduced damage and reduced projectile velocity on the bullets. And, well, I'm going to be completely honest, I'm a little disappointed about that. Because I really do think the MG42 outperforms the M1 M2 carbine. And I'm sad to see the carbine receiving the majority of the nerfs, you know, as opposed to the MG42, which essentially hardly even changed at all. You know, I don't consider making the weapon harder to control necessarily a nerf. Mostly because you can get used to it. You know what I mean? If the carbine's hard to control, you'll probably get used to it, and then you won't even notice that it was hard to control, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know. I don't consider that necessarily a nerf. And what I do consider a nerf is reduced damage. Oh, another thing that they changed was the amount of ammo that you can carry on the carbine. So now you can take a total of 300 rounds, which came out to be 10 magazines, and they're reducing that to 6. So 30 magazines, 30 rounds a magazine, 6 magazines. So with that ended up being 180 rounds in total. But that's just in my head, so you may check that math for me. But yeah, so I mean, I don't necessarily consider the MG42 as being nerfed this patch, but the M1 M2 carbine really got fucked. Excuse my language. And I don't necessarily agree with that. Shit. Wow, this thing is insane. I don't even have to fucking aim. Just fucking spray. That is just crazy. I've never tried this thing with the without the scope and with the spring. And it's fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Fuck. That is just ridiculous, dude. This thing is incredible. Fuck. I've never used this thing with the spring. That is insane. You guys shooting Panzerfaust at me here. Wow. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the update. Some people's opinions are going to differ from mine, and that's perfectly okay. I can't blame you for having your own opinions, and people's experiences with different guns are going to be different too. I happen to really, really like the carbine, and I do think the MG42 outperforms it, simply like that. Although, from this match, it wouldn't seem like that, because Jesus Christ, we're just fucking I mean, Jesus. There's one over there. Where'd he go? Jesus Christ, dude, we're out of ammo. That's insane. We gotta go get some ammo here. Fucking 16 and 0. This could be the most insane fucking match, encounter match on the planet. With the carbine, anyway. For me. I've never used this thing with the spring, but I always liked it with the scope better. And I don't want to use the scope in conjunction with the spring. That would be quite a repair bill, if you know what I'm talking about. Killed. Oh, I mean, shit. These poor guys just got wrecked. I want to get one more. We didn't even die. Jesus Christ. Let's see if we made a profit there. We used a lot of ammo, that's for sure, so I don't really know. 18 and 0. Fuck. I bet we didn't make a profit on that one, but... No, we did. Yeah. That's what happens when you don't use a scope. Jesus Christ. That thing is insane. It's like a rape machine. I imagine that's what the MG42 feels like.